The most beautiful small towns in Europe. Small towns in Europe are ignored by far too many tourists. Large, culturally significant cities like Rome and Paris typically receive all the focus when it comes to European trips. But behind all the tourist attractions and selfie stick-wielding visitors, Europe is home to countless little locations with populations much smaller than the queue for the Eiffel Tower. And in spite of their small size, they nonetheless provide the same outstanding architecture and breathtaking scenery as their urban counterparts. Cesky, Krumlev, Czech Republic. Red-roofed homes, fountain-filled plazas, and a Gothic castle with a view of the Vltava River may all be found here. Imagine it as a compact version of Prague that you can traverse on foot in about 30 minutes. Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. Lauterbrunnen, an alpine town, is charming on its own, with chalet-style homes and little village churches. But its natural surroundings, think soaring rock faces, snow-capped mountains, blooming meadows, and some of Europe's highest free-flowing waterfalls, truly steal the show. Bled, Slovenia. Slovenia's Lake Bled is one of the most visited destinations for a reason. You won't lack for picturesque vistas with its green waterways, church-dotted islet, views of the Julian Alps, and 12th-century castle on a summit. The nearby village of Bled is also beautiful, with cafes lighted by candles and antique wooden rowboats eagerly awaiting tourists. Portree, Scotland. Although the Isle of Skye is renowned for its breathtaking natural beauty, it also happens to be home to one of the UK's cutest tiny villages. The nation's capital city, which is perched on the border of Loch Portree, is lined with rows of pastel-colored residences and bars, while the harbour outside is dotted with colourful fishing and lobster boats. Giethoorn, Netherlands. This community, which is also known as the Venice of the Netherlands, only has canals and bike lanes and lacks any roadways. Giethoorn's wooden arch bridges and roof farmhouses may be explored by boat or by ice skating on the canals during the cold winter months. Hallstatt, Austria. Hallstatt, unquestionably one of the most picturesque tiny towns in all of Europe, has a unique charm. When you arrive by ferry across the Crystal Lake and mist is rolling off the imposing Dockstein Mountains, this reality becomes clear. A bustling market square, cathedrals from the 12th century, and a lot of warm, candlelit eateries can all be found in this UNESCO World Heritage town. Castle Combe, England. In the southwest county of Wiltshire, there is a village called Castle Combe that embodies all that is English. Since the 1600s, no new homes have been constructed in this town, leaving only a well-preserved collection of Cotswold stone cottages, historic inns, and churches. Visit the old rectory pop-up tea room for afternoon tea for a true experience of the neighborhood. Asos, Greece. One of the most compelling reasons to travel to the Greek islands is to see the quaint, bloom-filled town of Asos on Kefalonia. The Mediterranean Sea is on three sides of the little village, which is perched at the foot of a hill. Visit the village's pebble beach for a while before filling up on Greek cuisine at one of the quaint eateries around the harbor. Sighisoara, Romania. The Transylvanian city of Sighisoara is for you if you want your Eastern European cities to have a dread element. The infamous Vlad the Impaler, the evil prince of Wallachia who served as the model for Bram Stoker's Dracula, was born in this medieval town. For the greatest thrills, visit his boyhood home, which features a modest museum dedicated to torture, or venture down the creepy stairs of Holy Trinity Church after hours. Sighisoara's lanes dotted with colorful buildings and UNESCO-protected medieval center give off a pleasant fairy tale feel. Flam, Norway. The little hamlet of Flam welcomes ships sailing through western Norway's enormous Sognefjord, unquestionably one of the most picturesque cruise ports in all of Europe. The town is dotted with brightly colored homes and encircled by undisturbed green hills, but it is arguably most known for being home to Flam Spanna, the steepest railway in the whole world. Praiano, Italy. Along the famous Amalfi coast, in the vicinity of Positano, is the village of Praiano, which is brimming with culture and gorgeous beaches like Marina di Praia and Gavitella. The cathedrals, towers, and holy sculptures here are breathtaking. With beautiful tile flooring and a ceramic dome that can be seen from almost everywhere in town, the Saint Genard Church stands out as a noteworthy landmark. Colmar, France. France's Colmar was founded in the 9th century. Since then, because of the canals that weave through the old alleys, it has frequently been called Little Venice. This charming Alsatian hamlet, famed for its wonderful smells, is also regarded as the region's wine center. It has both German and French characteristics. You may buy Kugelhofen croissants in local bakeries, while sauerkraut and foie gras are frequently served at restaurants.